Hi everyone, my name is Ethan, and I would like to thank you for watching the Leisurely Gamers YouTube channel. This series I am making is a start from scratch Indiana homestead on the map Griffin, Indiana. This will be a roleplay type series where I play the role of a first generation farmer. With that out of the way, I hope you enjoyed this series, and let's get started. Well, I finally did it. I got sick of my city job and living in the city, hearing all the cars going by, hearing the noise from the ballpark over there. So I sold my house, I quit my job, and I bought a farm out in the country. And it's just outside of town too. And I bought this new pickup truck too. Well, it's new to me. Let's go see it, shall we? See you later, town. Man, it's beautiful out here. No cars, minus mine. No houses all over the place. People screaming at you. It's peaceful. There's the start of my property line. Let's come up here and I'll show you the entrance. Oh, I see some sheds. This first path goes over to the house. I'm going to come up here first though. So I want to show you guys my farms. It is a little farm. It's an old farm, but it's little and I was able to afford it. So I got this nice little grain bin right here. I got this little shed. They cleaned all the equipment out. I'll have to buy some new equipment. Can't wait to get started on that. And it has this other shed here. I hope in the future to expand this farm from being not only a grain farm, but to have some sheep and cattle, probably mainly cattle, but we'll find out. I'd like to add a workshop here too. But enough of this. I'll go show you guys the house now. Now I don't know if my truck will fit in this garage, but I'll find that out one of these days. It might be too long. Beautiful house. It looks to be a really recently built house. It has solar panels on the top. Don't have to worry about getting electricity. Well, from the power lines. And look at that view. It's gorgeous. I already got all my stuff moved in here. Got a guest bedroom. And here's my room. Very beautiful home. I've been doing some cleaning in the kitchen, if you can't tell. So I think first order of business, I'm going to go to town and see about buying some equipment for this farm. Let's go find some stuff. I lived here so long, but I've never had a need to buy farm equipment, so I don't know where to go. We'll have to do some looking around. Oh, I think that's it over there. Oh, glad there's nobody coming. Oh, I always like to give myself some space. Eh, kind of the cattywampus job, but let's go in and see what they got. Alright guys, so I just got back from getting all my equipment I just purchased from the store. I bought this Case IH Pro 7230. Now, it's not a new tractor, but it has a brand new engine in it, so it has 0 hours on it. I bought this cultivator. Is an Agromaz cultivator. They told me it's pretty good, so we'll see how that works for us. And I bought this Keverland Optima RS seeder. I got a really good deal on all this equipment. Now, all that's left for me to purchase, I believe, is a combine and a grain truck. As for the combine, I'm going to see if I can find one used, and same thing goes for the grain truck. I want to save as much money as I can. I'll probably have to take out a loan for the combine, but I'd want to wait to take out a large loan for land. So I'm going to do some search around and see if I can find a used combine and possibly a grain truck for sale. Alright, I just had some scrambled eggs for breakfast. I'm going to go check out that New Holland. He was asking $150,000 for it, which seemed kind of pricey to me, but we'll see what kind of condition it is in. Oh, and I forgot to put my equipment away last night, but we can do that today. Alright, let's get going. I ought to back in there. Be easier to pull out. Let's see if I can find his place. He sent me the address. He said it should be close by. Somewhere over there. Oh, that's it over there. The barns. The greenhouse. That green barn. I can beat him. Yeah, so like I said, just down the road. Oh good, he turned. Oh, has a fire going. Guess it is pretty cold out. Ooh. There it is. Let's go around front and knock on the door. Alright, he told me he was busy making himself some breakfast. He told me to come over and look it over and see what I think. Looks like it could use spray down a little. He didn't mention any of these heads. They don't seem to be in the best shape, though. This combine. The paint job looks pretty good on it. Some flaking paint here and there. It has 120 hours on it. That seems like a lot for $150,000. I'm going to do some wheeling and dealing and see if I can get them lower. And maybe grab those heads. Alright, I made a deal with him. I wasn't going to pay $150,000, and honestly, he said he's had it on the market for a long time. So I offered instead to give him $100,000, and I would take these headers off his hands for him too. And luckily, he said yes. So got ourselves a combine, some headers for a great deal. I'm going to transfer him the money later today, and I'll come by and pick it up. I also asked him if he knew where I could find a grain truck. He told me he had one just up the road, too, and I could go check it out. So we're going to go look at it. Let's back out of here. This is the spot right here. Yep. Looks exactly like how he described it. I don't see it. Oh, it's probably on this side. There it is. That thing looks brand new. Would you look at that? Man, this thing looks like it just came off the showroom. 0 hours on it. He must have just replaced the engine on it. Yeah, I think I'll take that off his hands for him. Let's go back and talk to him. Alright. As you guys can see, I'm missing some money. I just made a deal with him. I bought the combine and headers for $100,000, and for $8,700 I bought that grain truck off him. So I'm gonna get this stuff moved over to my farm, and I think we'll all be set. Alright, he told me I can just park my truck there and take this stuff back to my farm, and I can get my truck later. He even said he'd come pick me up and bring me back to pick up my pickup truck, so that was really kind of him. Now, I was thinking of stuff to add to the farm. I know I need to add a fuel tanker to it, because this combine is already low, and I don't want to have to drive it all the way into town to fill up. And the same goes for my tractor. So I want to add that. And I think something else we need to add is a workshop, so we can work on our equipment up at this farm instead of having to call somebody. And it'll save us time and money. Alright, I got all my equipment put away. I did a kind of cattywampus job on it. I'll have to fix it later, but it's good for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to show you some more videos on this Indiana homestead.
Headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth